In the shadows of power, the money trail never lies. This is the Audit Files. Boise's $200,000 loitering law. One night in Boise, Idaho, a man pulled into a 24-hour car wash. He didn't rob anyone. He didn't vandalize anything. He just sat there. And for that, the city ended up paying $200,000 in taxpayer money. Because apparently in Boise, washing your car after midnight is a constitutional crisis. Meet Luke Schuhart. March 2022. Ustick Road, Boise. He drives into a self-serve bay, probably humming along to bad late-night radio. Two officers, Craig Sousa and Ryan Pollard, see Luke sitting there and think, that guy looks like he's loitering at a car wash, the one place literally designed for loitering with soap. So naturally, they pull in, lights flashing, ready to protect Boise from people waiting for the rinse cycle. The officers claim Luke didn't have lawful business being there. Luke claims he was about to wash his car. The law they used, Boise City Code 5-2-3A2, says you can't loiter, prowl, or wander on private property without lawful business, which sounds fine until you realize the ordinance never defines what lawful business actually is. That's like banning suspiciously existing after 10 p.m. So the officers arrest Luke. They file the report. Mission accomplished. Boise is safe from car wash enthusiasts. Luke sues. Schuhart versus Sousa et al. Judge B. Lynn Winmill takes one look at this law and basically says, "You've got to be kidding me." In his decision, he calls the ordinance unconstitutionally vague, giving police virtually unlimited discretion. Translation? You made a law that lets cops arrest anyone for doing nothing. Fast forward to November 2025. Boise settles $200,000, paid by taxpayers, to the guy who wanted to wash his car. Boise's nickname is City of Trees. Maybe it should be City of Fees. When police misuse vague laws, the bill doesn't go to the officer. It goes straight to the people who didn't do anything wrong. Let's recap. 2 cops, 1 car wash, 1 unconstitutional ordinance. And after $200,000, the city now promises to review the law. Review, not repeal. Because hey, you never know when another dangerous car wash crime wave might strike. This is why qualified immunity and vague statutes make such a beautiful couple. The officer breaks the rule, the city writes the check, and everyone moves on. Except your wallet. Judge Winmill's ruling didn't just call out Boise. It exposed how lazy laws turn discretion into detention. Once again, the scoreboard reads, accountability, 0. Taxpayers, $200,000 lighter. If your city calls that public safety, check your receipts, because somewhere in that budget, they've already priced out your trust. I'm Juniper, and this has been the Audit Files. Subscribe, share, and remember, if your city can spend on covering mistakes but not extend library hours, it's time for an audit. So now that we've found where the money went, they'll be printing more. This is the Audit Files. Remember, money talks if you know how to listen.